Yeah, because Brian White returns from concussion protocol to start up front ahead of the same diamond midfield that saw Ryan Gauld get further into the attack last week and score his first goal. And it's a first MLS start for Norwegian defender Bjorn Utvik. And for Toronto, Sean Johnson returns to goal after his hamstring injury to provide the leadership to a back three that also sees Nixon Gomes return to the lineup. Players on the pitch, it's hard not to consider what the two managers and what is going through their minds as they prepare for this big match.
A win for either side. They'll be the top Canadian club in MLS for the moment. So here we go, and TFC with the first bit of possession to start at BC Place. His ability to bounce back with his teams, the two Canadian teams, men's and women's squads, not losing two in a row to the Men's World Cup, which is quite. And now it's White on the turnover! Squeaks it past Sean Johnson! And inside 6 minutes, the Whitecaps have struck first. It's 1-0.
Brian White back in the lineup after concussion does what he does best. He gets onto the laboring Davy Flores, who takes too long to release the ball. Just speaking about how good Flores has been for TFC this year, but White snuffs it out and then finishes himself as he slots it beyond Sean Johnson into the corner. Good turnover from Brian White. Great finish as well. He'd been looking for that goal. Battling a lot together today.
Tias Laborna went for a scamper. He's way out of position. Whitecaps are a defender down. Kerr slams one off of the goalkeeper, off of the post, off of Veselinovic, and wide. What a pinball. Still 1-0.
Well, Vancouver was able to capitalize on the mistake that Davy Flores made in his own half. And Toronto is inches away there. Lots of power on that shot.
White and Pica trying to find an avenue forward. They go backwards. Dangerous ball from Vite. And Takaoka stops Kerr. What a save. Nice size crowd here at BC Place Stadium. Expected over 24,000. And they're seeing both sides coming oh so close. Schupp tries to reel it in, somehow does, comes out of the crowd with it, crosses that for Pica! Pica again! Third match in a row, and it's 2-0 Whitecaps.
Fafa Pico is absolutely on fire right now. His third goal of the season. Beautiful service from Alessandro Schupp comes from the throw-in from Utvik. Not completely dealt with as Marshall Ruddy clears it. And here's Schupp on the ball here. Slow start, I thought, to the season for Alessandro Schupp and his half season last year with the Whitecaps, but he has been excellent in the last few games, and that service is just perfect. Onto the head of Pico, who climbs high and nods it down. Johnson can't get to it off.
Schupp on a run, gives it to the captain, Ryan Gauld. Gauld, top of the area, feeds one and just misses the far post.
Well, Ryan Raposo, you know what he'd love to come on.
Schupp through again, looking for Gauld on the far post, way over his head. We'll try to win it back for Ahmed. Ahmed now has to get rid of it quickly. Pop that up. Schupp back in front, looking for White. Down the left side, Pica. Look at the speed of Fafa Pico. Up the side netting. What a run. Curling to the far post. Long is there. Puts it back in towards goal. Off of Spicer.
Not on target. It's a malaise right now for Toronto FC and those front men.
Matakubi's first touch is a good one. Cross ball. Oh, Brian White. The back heel looked like just trickles onto Johnson as he chased it towards the post.
Quickly, he's been on the front foot ever since coming on. Leads to a corner kick opportunity for Toronto.
Bernadeschi cooks one in and just punched away by Takaoka. All he could really do. Osorio lofts one up. White wins that one. It's over the top. Ryan Gauld away to the races. Will he be caught? Gauld slides one past Johnson. Ryan Gauld puts this one away for the Whitecaps. It's 3-0.
Forward with Ryan Gauld up top, and all alone and in behind the Toronto defense. It's a breakaway clearly from the halfway line. He settles his head, takes his time, and just slots home calmly with a left foot, which he's done so often in a Whitecap uniform, and salts this game away. 3-0 Whitecaps with under 10 minutes left to play. Sean Johnson can't do anything about it.
Foul by Alessandro Schupp, who's quickly yellow carded as he in the corner, kept alive for Vancouver. Raposo has to cut it back. Johnson got a piece of it. It's a corner one for the Whitecaps. Far away from this point, but here it comes from Raposo. Low driving ball, and that's off the post and in for Vasiljevic. Are you kidding me? Well, it's salt in the wound for TFC.
Everything's going in for them right now. That's a good ball in from Raposo, but just a hopeful touch from Vasiljevic off of Pica, who already has a goal today. Almost has his second, gets his foot to it, but doesn't need to as it goes in off the post. And the fourth goal of the game for the Whitecaps comes from the center back from the center.
Akadola looking for Owusu, dragging front in another attempt. Takaoka keeps the sheet clean.
It's aside assistant referee, but Takaoka plays all the way through it and sticks the legs out to deny that chance after Akinola sets it up for Mailula. Just the trailing leg.
And that will be it. The Whitecaps off to their best start through 6 games in MLS history. TFC falls in back-to-back matches by multiple goals in back-to-back matches, and John Herdman